Hi guys, it's Jill and welcome back to the YouTube channel Jet EQUITHEORY. If you don't know why it's called Jet EQUITHEORY, Jet is my initials and Equi because horse, and then theory because I like learning theory and positive reinforcement. So Jet EQUITHEORY. Also, I am filming a lot of videos today, so if you have seen this outfit before, I apologize. It's very hot in here and I don't feel like putting on a different shirt. So we're rolling with this tank top, okay? Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, friends and family fault. I've never done a video like this before, and I don't know that a lot of people know this about me. When I moved up here and started working for my boss and living on this farm, I got a little bit bored with my body. So I did some alterations-y things. I've always been really into ear piercings. I think I got my first lobe piercing at like 8 or something, and I was super happy about it and so excited. And then I got the second lobe piercing when I was a little bit older, and I have that on both ears. And then the middle cartilage was the first one that I got, up there. I got that done in North Carolina visiting a friend, and then I have my third hole pierced on both sides, but it's like not aligned with the other one, so it always looked like it was hanging off the edge of my ear, so I never wore that one, and it closed up on both ears, and I had to re-pierce my second hole trying to get an earring in for this video. Like, didn't feel great. So I'm not gonna do it when it is like there's not even a hole in the back. No, I'm not trying to do that. Got that done, and then when I went to North Carolina again, I got my second there, and then just recently in December, I got this bad boy done. I believe that's called an orbital, and I kept getting keloids and like a pimple. Kept like abscessing. It's really gross. They didn't give me any cleaning stuff, and then I did not take it upon myself to get cleaning stuff. Oops. This is the one that it came in. They had to put in a super big hoop first in case there was any swelling, which you can see there is a little bit still, and I just haven't changed it out because it's been so problematic. I think that's why when I got my nose done, they refused to put in a hoop first because it's really hard to heal because it moves a lot. That was probably the worst one. Ear piercings don't really bother me, but oh my god, getting my nose pierced, I was like, you're killing me, for real. Put the little stud in and I wore that for a while. I had a bunch of problems with it, like I would wake up, it's so gross, like if you don't like blood, like skip a little bit ahead. I would wake up and there would be like you couldn't see the diamond, like it was like caked over in blood. It was so gross, and I got blood all over my pillow sheets and now they're gone. So yeah, that eventually stopped happening. I got a keloid for months with that. If you don't know what that is, it's like a big scar tissue looking thing. Can't pop it. It looked like I had like a little skin tag right next to my piercing, and I did not appreciate that, and I almost took it out because it was bothering me so much. But there are all sorts of home remedies online that they say will get rid of it, but they really don't. You just kind of have to wait it out, and that's what I think is happening on this one. That little bump in there, sometimes it turns into an abscess, a pimple, and sometimes it doesn't. So we're gonna find out. I'm just really stubborn about piercings, and I'm like, I'm gonna leave it in until it fixes itself. I think that about does it for piercings. So that's 3 and 3. Oh wait, I forgot this one. This one I just got like last weekend, so it's fairly new. That's why it's the ball. I'm gonna eventually put in one of those tiny hoops. I get them on Etsy. It's really small. I think they're like 6mm hoops. Forget what gauge. I think it's like 26. Like they're really tiny. Just have that little ball right there now. It's healing. Can finally sleep on it. It's been really annoying, but it takes about 6 weeks to heal, so I'm not gonna try and change it because I do not like trying to put a new earring in a very painful. I like it to heal all the way first before I change it. I had my stud in for like a year before I changed to the hoop, and it still did not feel great to change. Now it's fine, but it used to hurt like to move, but now I can like yank on it, so we're good. So that's 6, and then 3, that's 9, and then 10, 11. Oh wait, I forgot. Before I got my orbital done, I went to Claire's to get it done, but I didn't know that they can't do like actual like body piercings, and technically the orbital is a body piercing. I don't know if you can see, like right there on the edge there is a little hole right there, and that's where I got it pierced because I was kind of like too embarrassed to be like, no, that's not what I'm talking about, and then be like, no, we can't do that. So I went ahead and got that one there. So that makes 12. Yeah, so I have 12 piercings total, 3 of which are closed up. So currently, what, 9 that are functioning. Really have always liked piercings, and I have lots of decorated ears. I hardly ever wear lobe ones, so I literally just put that on for this video. Now we're going on to tattoos. So the first tattoo that I got, I actually really hate it. I'll insert here what I drew and what I wanted, but I can't draw flowers and stuff like that, so I couldn't give him like the exact design. So I handed him that and I was like, let's do this. Honestly, I was kind of just like a little coward. I asked for a lot of changes on the design until he was getting a little short and irritated. When he sent me the final design, which is this one, I was like, okay, cool, yeah, that's fine. And so then I went to get it done. It's on my back. horse, and it's my horse, which like I wanted it to not be like a cheesy horse tattoo, but I think it is. Honestly, I'm so glad I can't see it because I hate it. It looks like a cartoon and it doesn't look like Zoe at all, and it really irritates me. Anyway, I am hoping that one day maybe I can get it reworked so that it looks better. We shall see. I'm kind of like just hopeless about it right now, but anyway, I'll talk you through it. So it's in the shape of a diamond because I really like geo tattoos, and then I wanted the horse to be a very simple, easy outline, but I wanted it to look like Zoe, which in my drawing I feel like it kind of does. In my actual tattoo, it does not. So here it is. There's a diamond for the geometric, and I really feel like she doesn't look like Zoe. It looks like a cartoon, and it looks cheesy, and I hate it. I like the lines that come out of the top and bottom. At the top of it, written in Roman numerals, is her race number that's under her lip. It's really frustrating, because I didn't know he was gonna do it in my handwriting. Didn't ask for that, so it's all squiggly and wobbly, and I hate it. So many things wrong with this tattoo. I liked the flowers because it was like apple blossoms, because me and Zoe are both from Arkansas and that's the state flower, and I thought it'd be cool. But overall, I just kind of hate the tattoo altogether. It just really pisses me off. But it's okay. I don't have to look at it. So it's back there, and I try not to tell people about it. And I have my hair cover it, so you can't tell. Kind of see it, like, nope, it's totally covered. So the next tattoo are these bad boys. These are the second ones I ever got. That is actually a cat scratch. I have a matching one on this side. These, I got this for my sister and this one for a friend. It's a star because there was a whole star thing when we first became friends. And then lightning bolt because me and my sister both like Harry Potter. I like those too. I think they're nice little cute decorative ones. They're a little bit basic white girl for me, but it's okay. Then the next and final tattoo that I have is my favorite one. It is on the back of my arm, and it is a quote from Peter Pan. I know that sounds so cheesy, but that was like my favorite thing growing up. I had the biggest crush on him, and I love the story. I think it's super fun. And he would always say, oh, the cleverness of me, and I like it, and clever is my favorite word. So I wish people would say that more, but they don't. I don't know, I just thought it was a cool quote, and I think it reminds me to value myself and my opinions and the way that I think. I tend to be a person that is very people-pleasy and will often go along with things that I don't agree with, and in the past year I have really been changing that and really establishing what I stand for and what I believe in, and valuing myself and my feelings. And it sounds so lame, but it is so powerful and so important. So hear me out on it, and this tattoo is kind of a reminder of that. And then it has like a stick figure tree above it because my last name is Treese. It's like tree, and it's a derivative of the word tree, so I have a tree on my arm. I'm gonna stand up and show you now. So there it is. It's written in the like American Horror Story font. I don't know what else to call it, but I love that font. I think it's super cool. Here's it with my arm bent, and it wraps. I originally wanted it to be like this big. The girl that did it was like, it'll all bleed together and look like trash. No. And I was like, okay, make it bigger then. So now I've got this bad boy, and I love it. My old writing instructor was like, why would you get a tattoo there? That's the first thing to go when you get older. You get flabby. And I was like, well, I guess it'll be a saggy tree then, with a weeping willow. So that is it for my piercings and my tattoos. As far as piercings go, I'm probably done. I don't have my belly button pierced, which I know is like a rite of passage. I've never really had a desire to get one, and I also don't want it catching on my pants. That really scares me, and I'm okay. I like it. Up here, it's fine. And as for tattoos, I would like to get more eventually, mostly because every single tattoo on my body I drew, with the exception of the horse. I did draw that, but it did not come out how I drew it. I thought it would, and I should have been more aggressive. If it was gonna be on my body forever, I should have been like, no, I still don't like it, fix it. Or changed artists. Don't be afraid to do that. Please God, don't put a bad tattoo on your body. I would like more. I think it's an expression of my art. I drew this one, I wrote out the font and everything, and same with these guys, even though they're very simple. I think it's an expression of what I believe in. It's a reminder for me to value myself, and like the Peter Pan one, things that I love, like my horse, I think they're decorative, just like piercings and dyeing your hair and things like that, and I would like to get more, but I'm gonna have to wait till I'm financially independent because my family doesn't love them. I'm gonna wait until I'm a little bit older, and also would kind of like to make sure that, you know, whichever career field I end up in, which I believe as a therapist, I've seen plenty of therapists that have like full sleeves and whatnot, so I think I'm good, but you know, just in case, I don't know. I feel like our society is becoming more accepting of people expressing themselves and not so quick to be like, you have tattoos, you must be trashy, like ew, which I think is awesome, because I definitely don't think tattoos are an indication of being trashy or less than or anything like that. I think it's a form of self-expression, and I think they're cool, and think they're decorative, and body is my canvas. And as an artist, you see that up there? So that is my dragon drawing. I absolutely adore that one. Let me show you another one that I'm working on. I'm actually guilty of ripping drawings from Pinterest because I cannot come up with an original design to save my life. I have to like look at something to draw it well, but this is one that I am working on right now, and I've been posting about it. People keep being like, that would be an awesome tattoo, and I kind of agree. The Theastral from Harry Potter. I'm very nerdy, but I really like stippling piercing, and that is what that style is with all the dots. But yeah, so I would like to get one done in that style, you know, just have my art on my body. I think it would be cool. We'll see. Those are also very large, so it depends on if I want something that big. I don't know, we'll see. But I really like tattoos, and I would love for them to be destigmatized, because I really don't think it's representative of anything other than yourself and what you enjoy. Like, I enjoy horses and Peter Pan and trees. Do you have tattoos? What are yours like? Which is your favorite of mine? Which is your favorite piercing? Again, also not encouraging that you go get a bunch of tattoos and piercings. You do what you want with your body. I did what I want with my body, and I enjoy them. I'm very happy with all of them, with the exception of the horse tattoo. Don't like it. But maybe I can get it reworked one day into something that I'm proud of and doesn't embarrass the dog bleep out of me. Anyway, with that said, thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble and show off my body mods. Is that what people call them? Anyway, be sure to check out the podcast and the Patreon. I offer a lot of cool stuff on both of those platforms. Patreon.com/JetReelPodcast and JetReelPodcast anywhere you can listen to podcasts. Also be sure to check out my website, JetEquITHEORY.com, and check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at JetEquITHEORY. I post lots of interesting content on all of those places. So yeah, with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe so you stay up to date. I'm filming a lot of videos today, so I'm hopefully gonna get a lot out. So thank you guys, and have a good one.